such efficiency in time. God knows when she created that. Jesus Christ. And with such secrecy, I really I was like, oh shit. Life ain't a motherfucking game. And if you want something, you have to take it. And and in my case, I'm an artist, so if I really want to make wonderful art, I have to really give myself to it and dedicate myself to it. And I think 2016 was a really interesting year for me because it was wonderful. I dedicated myself to my art and my music, and it was really, really rewarding. Ciao, y'all done seen the reviews. It was a motherfucking celebration. It really was. Oh my God, it was so fun. Oh my God, 2016 was a ball. Oh my God, I'm so blessed. It was so fabulous. I worked my ass off. Yeah, I think I wanted to buckle my ass down.
Bitch, what's up, bitch? For all you bitches watching too hard, yes, I got the hoodie on from yesterday, bitch. Not too much. Whew. Y'all know y'all love to watch hard, bitch. Y'all be trying to act all perfect on social media and shit. All these different stupid ass discourses and shit. But anyway, how y'all feeling today? Damn, it's windy out here, bitch. Something told me it's gonna be a little chilly. But I ain't mad at it. I just been loving like being in nature, cause you know I was just in a business call, and that's what we were talking about. It's like coming out of hermit mode and getting back in the world, bitch. Like all last year, bitch. Okay, the first 3 months I was constantly on the move. Like we were on tour, so I was like, or the first 2 months we was moving every day. Like every 3 days we would go to our next destination. You know, we was listening to God and what God was leading and guiding us to do. So yeah, we was on the move, but for the rest of the year, bitch, like I was in the crib. Like for real, like, and I got real comfortable there, and that's what Trey was saying, where she was just like, bitch, you can stay too deep in you could get comfortable in your surrender. You know, you can get comfortable in surrendering, and then you stay isolated. You know, isolation isn't a bad thing. Like, you know, or it's not something to get comfortable in, ultimately, is what I'm saying. It's something to be in, and then and that's where you gotta know when to move, bitch. You gotta know like how to read it, and that's where I'm just always gonna say, listen to your intuition, because your intuition always tells you what needs to be done. You know what I'm saying? So yeah. Something else I've been thinking about is like, it's so crazy because when you're constantly in survival mode and worry mode, you are never present. Like when you're in the present, you're worrying, like you're not paying attention. So, you know, and I also am learning to get back in my body, you know, because I'm always in my spirit. So I don't really, and I think I love this about me, and I also see how I need to balance it. But for me, like, none of this physical shit be mattering, right? So like, and it's not that it don't matter, but it don't matter, like, you know, because I'm always moving for God, you feel me? So like, God's gonna make, you know, I'm gonna be doing a whole bunch of physical shit, you know? So it's like not attaching too much to what I have done, but I also don't be looking at what I have done, bitch. Like, I'm sitting here like, because, you know, people are starting, I'm changing position, you know, but I'm on the way to changing position. So I'm still learning what to even call myself, how to present myself. You know, people are starting to come to me with offers and, you know, wanting advice, just different things, different ways. I see the difference in my territory is expanding. And Damn, what the fuck was I talking about? Oh, what sparked this thought was like, bitch, you have been in. Last year, I got paid to speak at seminars, bitch. Shout out to C7. That's my nigga. But I got paid to speak in seminars, bitch. Shout out to Vonnie, my girl Vonnie, because she had me on her radio show. Like, you know, like I did like 3 chakra journeys last year. I fucking went on, I was calling it tour, you know what I'm saying? Because that's really what it was in my mind. Like, we was going on tour, we was going to different places. But what it was, if you want to know exactly what it was my Jesus walk, okay? So, like, you know how Jesus walked and him and the disciples was walking and just going. Like, if you watch The Chosen, you'll see, like, he didn't know what he was doing. He didn't know how long they was gonna stay places. That sometimes they would run out of food, like all types of shit. But, you know, like literally having no destination, a sojourner. You know how they call sojourners? Like soul journeyer. Like, I was on my soul journey. Like, I didn't have no place to be. I didn't have no place to go. I just was on the move and allowing and just like God tell me where to go type shit. Even that in itself, God said sell all your possessions, bitch, and I sold all my possessions. No hesitation, my nigga. Like, that's some fire ass shit, you know what I'm saying? That's very brave. That's very strong of me to fucking do, you know? And then still stood 10 toes in it, you know? But I was too busy, like, feeling sorry for myself and feeling bad because I'm like, you know, I was feeling like a failure, you know? Like, you did all that just for it not to get the immediate results. You know what I'm saying? Like, because for me, and that's where God had to change in me, because God is like, you're still trying to do shit for them. Like, I love that you're moving for me, but you're still allowing other people's view of you to get in the way of what we doing here. Okay? Like, like, you have to go through a process. You have to clean up all this shit that you created. You just burnt your whole old life down. And God was like, you need to clean that shit up. You need to look. And that's where in a few, vlogs back, the accountability one, I think, when you're honest with yourself, that one, a shift happens when you're honest with yourself. There's a talk from March in there, March of last year, where I was literally sitting in my best friend's crib on the floor, nigga, with my boxes, bitch, and just was like, how the fuck did I get here, nigga? Like, I'm just sitting here looking around like, how the fuck did I get here? And it was literally, I had to look at all the choices I had made, because you can't play victim, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, I created all of this. I created me sitting on the floor. You know what I'm saying? And it's shadow and light to that. The shadow, like, I've been running away from this. Like, I have been distracting myself. I've been putting my energy in places it's not supposed to be. I have been acting, bitch. I've been acting like I'm this. I've been acting like that. And I'm not really being true to it for real. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's kind of like what we see on social media. Like, everybody likes to talk about, these influencers and shit, how they portray something online and they not that in real life. Like, I feel like we all mask. Like, in some way, we're all doing that shit. Some people just got a big ass platform, and it's what the problem is when yo ass start flexing and shit, bitch, and yo ass don't. Why is you flexing on me anyways? But the light is, nigga, I sold everything. When God told me to go, I went. What? I need to give my cat up. That shit hurt me so bad. I need to give my cat up. Okay, God. I need to give away all my clothes. Okay, God. I need to give my space to someone. Okay, God. God provided someone to stay in there. You know what I'm saying? God, you think that tour was easy, bitch? Like, I didn't have I went on that bitch with $1,000. Not even that. I didn't even get to it. It was like, bitch, because once I paid for the storage and, everything else, bitch, like, I only had like $800, bitch. So, you know, even that, like, and that gave me confidence. That really helped my relationship with God, you know. I don't know how I started on this conversation, but bitch, this shit is real, and I can feel my cells in my body, like, alchemically changing. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, just in the sense that I'm really ready for this next step. I'm looking at this city. I'm getting emotional because, like, this has been a long time coming. You know, like, bitch, I've been doing this shit since 2013, nigga. And it's like, because I held on to what God has showed me, like, now his will is being fulfilled. And I'm just honored. I'm honored that he chose me, and I'm honored that I stayed down, nigga. I stayed down, bro. If you see us up, it's because we've been down, nigga. Like, you know, and I'm grateful that he made me go this route, because now I'm so rooted and I'm so grounded that I'm really unshakable, nigga. You know, like, I just thank God for all the shit that he didn't give me when I thought I wanted it. You know, I always say that because I wanted that shit quick. Bitch, you know, I'm in Atlanta. I'm around all the industry people, bitch. I'm around all these people. You know, like, peer pressure is the motherfucker, bitch. And, you know, while I still do feel like I was trying to fit a mold, I was trying to be, and I was 20, I was in my 20s, like, I'm 27, but, you know, I was in my early 20s, like, I'm still finding myself, I don't know myself, but I might have bended, but I did not break, my nigga. Like, anytime some shit with the industry, like, I started seeing shit that was going too far, I'm like, hell nah, like, bitch, I'm gonna work a job. Like, I don't give a fuck. Like, I'm gonna stay on God's path. So, you know, just even standing 10 toes in that sense, you know what I'm saying? Like, no, like, I'm not willing to do none of this. You know what I'm saying? That if God ain't do it, I'm not with it, bro. If God ain't say that's for you, then I'm not with it. And I just stayed down, bro. And now I see why. And now I see why it's so important to trust God, even when you don't know what the fuck. Y'all, I've been doing this for 10 years. You feel me? Like, my parents have been looking at me like, what the fuck is this bitch doing, my nigga? Like, that'd be the main thing for me. Like, you know, like, it's so funny with me because one minute, like, and I blame it on my different placements, maybe. I'm just going to use my different placements to explain it, but, like, my Sag moon don't give a fuck. Like, bitch, I'm doing what I'm doing. I'm where I'm at. I'm at where I'm at. I'm doing what I'm doing. Like, I don't give a fuck how y'all looking at me. Like, bitch, bitch, I'm on my shit. I don't give a fuck. And then I think it's my Virgo rising, really, because Leo is selfish. So Leo's like, as long as my life look good to me, bitch, I'm fine. As long as I can, you know, this is in alignment with what I see, bitch, I don't give a fuck, you know. But Leo also does. Leo be the split one, okay? Virgo be here, Sag be here, and then my Leo be split. But my Virgo be like, look at how everyone's perceiving you. You look like this. You look like that. People think you're this. You know, and start thinking about all that shit. And that where my Leo, my heartstrings, okay? My Leo be like, bitch, fuck y'all, because I'm the one that gotta live with this shit at the end of the day. But then my Leo be like, damn, damn, why can't you explain this to people? Why can't you, like, you know, or like, you know, like, I know I be hard and shit, and I'm still not gonna, like, agree to the shit. I don't feel like I necessarily have to have people around or have to have people understand, but it does still affect me because I have to have these conversations and people are wondering and I still gotta deal with people, you know. So in that aspect, it does bother me. You know, it might not bother me until I have the conversation, bitch, but once I have the conversation, I'm like, well, fuck, like, child, I don't know where I was going with that, but this shit is just like, you know, the life that I seen You know, and the way that I thought I was gonna get it, it's like 10 years later, it's like, oh God, I see. Like, hindsight is 2020. That was really God. Because looking back, it ain't no reason why we ain't getting caught. Mission after mission, we was tripping. Me and baby both the Fats and little Killer Dave kitchen. Police in the front, pistols in the car. When it hit the fan, you get to find out who you are. Nervous as a bitch with sweat dripping down my palms, and think through it though, you got to stay calm. Don't stress out, nigga. Poke my chest out, nigga. Weight on my shoulder, bring the best out, nigga. Bitch, the song of the day for this is I don't stress, bitch. That's one of my motherfucking affirmations, okay? Nipsey, bro, that's why he was my sensei. You know, I personally feel like you have different senseis for different times. You know, when the student is ready, the teacher appears. So, when it was time to stay down, bitch, I got Nip, bro. I had that demonstration. That's my nigga. Like, it's just a staying down. We honor those that stay down, bro. And that, y'all know, Nipsey is my, like, that's when I seen Christ, bitch. C7 too. When I met C7, I was like, oh, nigga, you done activated that Christ consciousness, nigga. I know what I'm not. And that's where the process be kind of long, because you have to go through the, okay, I like this, I don't like this, I like this, oh, hell no, you know, and then you know enough to where, that's what they be calling the Saturn return, where it's like, okay, you spun this bitch around, you've been around the world, the earth enough times to know what you fuck with, what you don't fuck with, how you want to live, and now it's time to live in that.
No, I actually work out, and then but you really, I was gonna say that when you said that I called you while you were doing yoga, I literally typed it out. I provided it, and then I was kind of distracted. I was still there when I was able to say it. So I was like, okay, discipline, because every time I have called you while you've been over there, you've been doing yoga.
Yes, okay? Getting my routine together. God was like, that's the first step, bitch. I need you to find some grounding in your life. Because, you know, I just wake up and be on the internet all day. And it's like, you need to get up, get dressed, do yoga, which is eventually going to turn into working out, you know, like eat, because you know I won't fucking eat all day.